I'm Lou and welcome to my channel. So for this week we're going to be checking out the latest Upcrate box. This one is number 36. So let's check out what art supplies we've got and make some art with it. So nice bright colours. On your marks, set, draw. So my guessing something to do with markers maybe? Let's have a look. Okay, not at all what I was expecting. I'll get all of this out and then we'll have a look. Okay, so let's have a look at what art supplies we've got. We've got a dual metal sharpener. We've got quite a few of these, but yeah, quite handy. Definitely go with the art supplies. And then we have Upcrate's own masking fluid. It's 30 mils, suitable for watercolour paper only. Okay. I've not seen, I've got masking fluid, nothing like this though. So this is quite interesting. Let's see if I can open that up. Hopefully it won't spill. Okay, well, that's quite an easy applicator to apply on the paper. And then we've got Rembrandt Aquarelle from Lyra in Germany, and this is the dark orange pencil. So Aquarelle is watercolour pencils, or a version of watercolour pencils. And then we've got Viridian. I didn't show you the end of that one. And then we've got purple, which is Delft blue. Okay, so it's not a purple, it's a blue. And then we have a Scarlet Lake, which is like a red colour. And then dark sepia. And lastly, we have Oriental Blue. It's quite a nice colour. And then we've got a Connoir or Cotin Nor. Sorry if I'm butchering that, and it's a H pencil. Okay. And then we've also got a Colibri in Germany, or one kind of a flat brush. It's quite soft. It's very soft. And then we have a Tri rubber. Yeah. Okay, so we've got quite a nice selection of art supplies. I'm really interested in using the masking fluids. Whenever I've used masking fluids on watercolour paper, when you at the end when you take it off, it always rips the paper for me. But maybe this one's a bit different. This is the art print that you get in the box. It's really cute. It's so pretty. I love the colours. And the co-captain would be Rubinubi. This is just some of their art. And her name's Elena. She's a children's book illustrator. It's sweet. I like that. And then you get a sticker sheet with some of the art from the co-captain. Really sweet, I like that. And then you also get a magazine called Bottle Post, and it gives you a bit more in-depth description of the art materials, and then a bit of information about the co-captain, and then tips, tricks, video art hacks, videos that you can watch as well, and other artists that use these art materials, how to mix, some really cool. And then at the back is the Upcrate battle, so from previous boxes they'll highlight some of the artists that did the challenge. It's cool. And then right at the back is the current Upcrate battle, which is Childhood Dreams. So this one's quite an interesting one. Yeah, don't really know where to go with that, but yeah, we'll definitely have a look. The paper, I'm just going to have a quick look and see what the paper is. So the paper is the Art Space Aquarelle paper, 100% cotton, 300 grams. So we get 3 sheets again. I'm just disappointed with the amount of sheets you get in the box. I feel like it's just not enough to really play around with these pencils. I mean, one of these will be for testing them, so I am a little bit disappointed that the amount of paper you get in this box is very limited. But I mean, I have got watercolor paper, not this brand, but I have got watercolor paper, so I could maybe just test it out on that. But you should really test it on the same paper of the art you're going to do, because it can differ. But yeah, this is what we've got in the box. So I'm going to have a think about the challenge, which is Childhood Dreams, and create some art with these art materials. So yeah, so the next part I'll just do a time lapse of swatching these art materials, and maybe some technique, like learning some techniques with it and this masking fluid, and then from that I'll do a time lapse of the actual art making art piece, and then I'll come in at the end and give my review of this box. So I will see you at the end of the video.
She didn't love you back, all she did was leave a hole in your chest. You didn't get that job, even though you really gave it your best. And now you're wondering what's the point of anything at all. But let me tell you what, that's just life putting you through the test. Before the dawn, it's always dark. Before the light, there is a tunnel. Before you run, you gotta stumble. Ooh. When you fall in love, but it don't work out. When you've cried at least 100 times. When you feel so stuck, but you can't get out. Just remember, there will come a day when it all works out, and you didn't even have to try. You will find a way if you hold on now, and remember that the only way is up from here. You say you're getting old, but what do you know about what's to come? 'Cause what the future holds, nobody knows till the race is all won. So if you're wondering what's the point of anything at all, it's to live your life, live it right now, 'cause you only get one. Before the dawn, it's always dark. Before the light, there is a tunnel. Before you run, you gotta stumble. Ooh.
could stay. Wish for this moment to never go away. But it's all in my mind, and though I know that there is nothing to find, you're a beautiful sight in the summer night. And you can't put up a fight in the misty light. Streets all alone, and all you can see, thinking about what your life came to be. You're a beautiful sight in the summer night, and you can't put up a fight in the misty light. Like the mothers of Brazil find their way. We're all on our own, but you're the most beautiful I've ever known. You're a beautiful sight in the summer night, and you can't put up a fight in the misty light. Sky, take me on your treasure dive. I've got nothing to lose after years with the blues. Oh, you know about them highs and lows. An angel is what I need. All the tools after years harps made out of golden strings. I get anything, anything. An angel is what I need to bring me up to full speed. Shades of blue holds feather wings and harps made out of golden strings. I get anything, anything to say hello. To say hello. I can't believe what I found when I let a little piece of you into my modest life. Yes, and you let me through, let me know a piece of you. Oh, what a perfect thing to do. If we put our past behind, then we could start a future. If we try, then we can do it like no other couple. Give it all to me and I will give it all to you, 'cause there ain't no doubt that we will stay together forever after. Forever after. Before this place was full of holes and empty rooms, a life forgotten, long lost, 10 shades of blue. But now a shed of light, someone to hold, a story seldom told, a little piece of. If we put our past behind, then we could start a future. If we try, then we can do it like no other couple. Give it all to me and I will give it all to you, 'cause there ain't no doubt that we will stay together forever after. Forever after. Dream up a world of pirates, climb the highest tree, fall down. Mama, I'm fine, don't worry. Go back out to sea, sail home, sweet home, where the ships must go to get all cleaned up and put away. Call it a day. Fight off 1,000 monsters hiding in the sands on Mars. Hijack a flying saucer, steady on the hand, fly home, sweet home, where the saucers go to get all cleaned up and put away. Call it a day. let's call it a day.
Okay, so we've reached the end of the video, and yeah, this is what I've created. If you've been following me for a while and you've seen a few of my videos, you'll know that this isn't usually me. I don't do character drawings. I'm more of a realist artist, so but I have done a couple of characters, but only because of a prompt from a subscription box, but I've never done anything like this. So yeah, I wanted to do something out of my comfort zone and try a character, and this is what I've created. The reason why I chose a mermaid was when I was little, I fell in love with the movie The Little Mermaid. If you probably don't know this, but I'm a huge Disney fan. Even now I have Disney all over the house, and back then when I first watched The Little Mermaid, whenever I got a chance to go swimming, I would actually swim like a mermaid. So yeah, this prompt's childhood dreams really brought me back to a good memory, and yeah, I wanted to actually draw a Little Mermaid. So this one's like a chibi style. If you don't know what chibi is, it's kind of like a anime character design, normally quite big head, stumpy, like stocky kind of build. So yeah, so this is what I've created, and I really love how it came out. I love the colours. It just, yeah, I tell you what, I love the hair. I really enjoyed doing that and letting it come alive. The watercolour pencils, I didn't use them in the way that they're really supposed to be intended, so I didn't really draw on the paper and then apply the water. I kind of used the nib of the pencil, and using a wet brush, I then used it like a pan and then diluted it in my palette and used it that way because I wanted a bit more of a smoother finish. So yeah, it wasn't the way I was intending it, but I did watch the video from the co-captain, and she pretty much did the same thing for her art piece, so I kind of went along the same lines as that. Believe it or not, this isn't the first art piece that I've done. I did another art piece before this, and I used the pencils in the way that they were intended, and I used the masking fluid, and I was so upset with how it came out. I didn't want to put it up at all. I was so upset with it. I can quickly show you. I'm not happy with it anyway, with how it came out, but the masking fluid has literally tore up the paper, and I was in two minds whether or not to use this paper, this masking fluid on the paper again, but do it in smaller amounts. I have used masking fluid before, I know how it works, and this just doesn't work the way it's intended. Either the paper's not good for the masking fluid, or the masking fluid is not good for the paper. It just wasn't good. It did still happen on this piece as well. Where these purple lines are was where I put the masking fluid, and I don't know if you can tell, but it did rip up the paper. And the same with the where I done the little pearls, the necklace, and this paper little ribbon here absolutely tore up the paper. I was so upset. At that point I thought, well, what's the point? But I persevered. I used, after I applied the base colours down, I then went in with these colour pencils just like a normal colouring pencil, and managed to mask for the most part what the masking fluid had ruined. So yeah, I don't recommend this. I might try it on other like watercolor paper just to see if it is the same on other watercolor papers, or whether it's the paper or whether it's the masking fluid basically. So I will do like a little experiment with this, because I don't want to completely write it off from Upcrate, but yeah, I just didn't think it worked. This wasn't a good box. If they included that, it wasn't a good box. I don't want to be too negative in this video, but I was really upset when first it done it on my first piece and then did it again on my second piece. I should have learnt, really. I shouldn't have put it on there, but I fixed it, so that was the main thing. I managed to like hide what it did, so I am happy with how this came out. I do hope that you like it as well. For the most part, I am happy with the box. The brush is very soft, it holds a lot of water, and it does, I could get some get into like these little areas without it bleeding too much, but again I think maybe the wrong type of brush for this. If it was like a flat angled brush, maybe it would have been quite good to get some details with it. But I mean, it is a nice brush. I've not had a brush like this. It's very soft. Yeah, the rubber did its job. I did come in with my own rubber. I prefer putty rubbers. I hate little rubber bits. I hate it. So I did come in and just lighten up the pencil sketch a little bit. You can never have too many sharpeners. The pencil is a pencil, it does what it needs to do. So yeah, overall the box is okay. If it didn't have this in it would be fantastic. But yeah, I do hope, I keep saying it, but I do hope you like what I've created. I will probably go back to something more realistic next week, who knows. But yeah, please do give me a like, share and a subscribe, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.